What is up, guys? So another video showing some more progress on the server. I'm actually getting pretty close to finishing it. All the endgame content is pretty much done and added, so I mean that's pretty freaking rad. So I changed all the mobs to just this one guy because I want to save them for later. I might switch them back. I don't know. Kind of depends on mood. I was having some issues getting one of them animated, which is really annoying me, but it's whatever. So I'm just sticking with this guy just because he's a little more basic, and I like that he's got the book and aspect. But yeah, so all of these guys are working. I gotta fix the icons on these drops. That's about it. It's just gotta remove the background. So you can find out exactly what's dropping from any boss. So yeah, this kind of gives you some insight on like, hey, this is all the stuff you're gonna get. It's not gonna show all the stats, but it'll show pretty much all of them. But yeah, with that being said, I can show you some of these bosses. With the rollout of beta, this is kind of the key reason of my beta, is I need people to test these mobs and make sure they're not too overpowered, not too underpowered, etc. So that being said, with the pre-beta, after we get everything tested out, there will be a reset, and then from that point forward, probably won't need to reset unless there's like a glitch or something. So the bosses are pretty much done, like all the bosses are set, but I think I'm going to add a couple mobs in here just for some other purposes, whatever. So yeah, that being said, let's see if we can get some drops. Alright. So he didn't drop anything, but yeah, so a lot of this stuff has about a 20 to 30% drop rate. That being said, these are going to be turned into instances. They aren't right now, but they will be. I just kind of wanted to get them in there to see what it would look like and be able to make this video kind of thing. And yeah, so this boss is really freaking fast, and I put it in this smaller cave to make it harder. So with that being said, you can't just outrun him like at all, because he can keep up with me even with the GM pet on and stuff. So it's a pretty fast mob. The point is that you just kind of have to sit there and take your punishment. What the hell? And then you just get your basic Malfair. I changed some damages on him so that way he would actually fit accordingly to this item level, or to this level, and yeah, so you'll be able to actually have a chance at killing him or whatever. Oh man, got a lot of money drops on that one. It's pretty cool. So yeah, right there I just got like 2,800 silver. Or 22.8 gold is the word I'm looking for. So yeah, all these bosses, they are working. One thing I will note is this guy's wicked over P. I can't hit him for shit. And he hits me like super hard. See, miss. Oh wow, I'm actually hitting. That's probably because I have the GM pet on. So my stats are way above. But yeah, he actually dropped something. So, yeah, so let's see. And then there's these two as well. The spawn on this one's broken. You're supposed to spawn up there, but it got messed up. Man, you dropped a necklace. Man, drops all are working to our favor. I'm thinking of adding the wing stones to have general use for the players. I'm debating on that because there's not much use for them. Because a lot of the maps that are there, I will be linking them. Oh man, just a good day for loot. Yeah, so a lot of the maps are going to be in close proximity. Ooh. So basically, all the NPCs are going to be wiped from here, all the ones that I did not take already. And right here-ish, up here, is where I'm going to be adding the Elder. It's the boss who drops the heirloom weapons. And he's going to be a world boss. So yeah, I'm going to have to make him pretty powerful. With that being said, I'm going to make him drop several weapons. So if you get a group of people together, everyone's got a chance at some loot. I'm not going to make them just drop one. And then the rest of Alberstol Ruins, I still have to kind of move the mobs around because they're not all exactly where I want them. Basically, when you kill pooches, and there's only 2 mobs on this map aside from the Elder. When you kill these pooches, they are going to have a chance at dropping, let's see if it shows some here. Yeah. Some gold eye, some blue mile, some red eye, gold 9, blue 9, gold mile, whatever the fuck it is. So yeah, that's how you're gonna get those, and there's actually a pretty decent drop rate. I just killed a couple of them there, and I got a handful. So with that being said, that's something to grind, so that way you can actually upgrade your weapons. The T4 stones are in shop in Bara, but the enhance rate it's kind of difficult. I tested it out myself. I got to +7 pretty quick, but then after that it took me a couple tries to get to +8, to +9, and +10. So there's a grind there. But I want it to be that way. I want +10 weapons to be something that are earned. I don't want just everyone have them. I don't want this to be that kind of server, because I just think that's stupid, in my opinion. And then I'm changing the drop rates on these guys dramatically. I accidentally set them like way too high, but I really was debating on how I want to do charms, because I don't want people to just be able to buy them. I don't want people that have money to be able to buy them in the CS shop. I don't want to make a quest. Like, I was really debating on what to do, so I decided to make a farmable mob. That's going to be a little harder than pooches, but they're going to pay off way more. So they drop 50 and 20% charms. Obviously, I'm not going to have them drop that many once we actually like launch. It's going to probably be closer to like a 5% chance for a 50% and a 10% chance for a 20%. So I want them to be rare, but that being said, I still want everyone to have a chance at them. And a lot of people don't agree with that. If you're comparing weapons here, anyone who's played the game before knows that a level 100 weapon does not do 4600 damage. I've buffed the hell out of all the weapons in this game. So when you do have charms, you're even more overpowered. It's kind of keystone there. So yeah, this whole map is just going to be the red bear and pooches for people to farm till their heart's content. I'm also going to add some extra gold drops to them, so like they're making a little extra money from them as well. So like you can grind it for money, you can grind it for T4 stone enhancements, or you can just straight up grind them for charms. So I got a link a portal there, to Bara and back kind of thing. Still got to remove this thing from the game. So that's kind of progress as of now. And then another thing I'm going to be working on is the Tower of Isel. I'm going to revamp it to be level 100 and up. And I think that's where I'm going to add badges. So that way it's in just another slot on your character. Wherever it sits, I think it's like one of these couple slots. So that's just another way to get some extra stats in there. And I think that was a cool idea, recommended by someone who's going to be in beta. So yeah, I mean, feel free to tell me what you think, leave comments and all that sort of stuff. Love to hear suggestions. Feel free to add me on Skype. The more feedback you guys give me, the more I can change, and the better I can make this game. I think it's coming along pretty freaking well already. Like, I am really happy with the progress. Everything's coming along steady. So yeah, just a couple of small fixes here and there. Another thing to note is, don't know if I talked this about in the last video, but just some basic stuff that are in shop. They're not all too expensive. Like I said, I picked up some gold, almost 3 gold, just from killing a couple of mobs, and these are only 10 gold. Don't think that's too much to ask. I'm trying to put a lot of gold sinks in the game to keep a low basic economy, so I want people to be spending a lot of money on stuff that they need, and not so much just overpricing drops and all that kind of stuff. So you got people selling weapon skins, people selling heirlooms, people selling their charms, people selling their T4 enhancement stones, and all that kind of stuff. So I think there's going to be a bunch of stuff in there that's going to keep a fair economy, and that's kind of the goal. I want a server that's not too overpowered and keep that middle class per se. I'm trying to be like Obama, but a better one. So yeah, just let me know what you guys think of progress so far, and I like making these videos for people, and I love getting feedback on Skype and stuff from everyone. So yeah, just let me know what you guys think. Thanks much.